Back to the watch.
And, wait. I gotta stop you right there.
Yeah?
Okay. Shad's not here. You know what that means? That means we can do whatever we want.
Anyways, welcome to Not the News. We are the Night's Watch.
We are. That's the channel you're watching.
Is Night's Watch, yes.
And if you're not, how are you hearing this?
Maybe listening to it via podcast.
Why would they do that?
Because they're driving.
Yeah,
commuting.
okay, that might happen.
Like, that's how I consume most of my media now, is just because I travel.
I'll agree.
You agree?
Yep.
You agree?
Yep, I agree.
We agree.
I sound like Dave Rubin. I agree with you. Okay. Now, things... Go on.
Oh, you were going to say...
I was going to...
Well,
no, you go first.
Okay, thank you.
So basically... Okay, you go first.
Shad's not here, and it's because he's busy. That's all you need to know. And I know some of you actually enjoy it when it's just us two. They say we have a good dynamic.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my
okay.
god, I was just processing. Sorry, we're low on sugar today, and so we just have to...
I had something that was like 0 sugar yesterday. People on Discord might know this. I had something that was 0 sugar yesterday. I'm not going to name what it was. But when I didn't have the hit of sugar, I felt awful, like truly awful.
Like you didn't just feel nothing, you actually felt bad.
Yeah. And so like I didn't eat sugar all of today until 6 minutes before filming this video. I had a Reese's Pieces and half a Milky Way, and I feel instantly much better.
Maybe it's just a sugar high. Maybe, yeah.
Maybe when I crash and burn hard.
Yeah,
like
that's how it happens. Like,
or 9/11. So...
Anyways, today I have the news stories because Oz's phone is playing up, and so he messaged me the news stories.
There you go.
I was about to show you what he sent me, but also there's other things above that, which I don't know.
They're funny.
They're funny.
You can show one of them off, but not that.
Yeah, they're funny. Well, this one I like. I like the
Real? Yo, it's going down.
Like, look, if that was happening in real life, that's pretty scary.
Bro, Elden Ring, man.
That's scary.
Dark Souls fans will know what to do.
Roll.
I saw this one. It was, like a Matrix Fire had it like that.
Yeah,
it's like Dark Souls player when they're drunk and belligerent father comes home to beat them. He memorized his attack pattern. It's funny. Anyway,
but it's funny because we know everyone's safe and fine, and it's just trying to.
No, that guy did end up dying.
I thought you said he was fine.
Well, he's in the next life. He's fine.
But memes are funny because they usually get really serious, heavy note. I find the funniest memes are the ones where you're like, oh, this is a serious thing, and then they make you laugh from it. Those are the funniest ones because it just makes you enjoy life more. Speaking
of serious things we're going to laugh about, we're reading someone else's news today. Well, we always do. We never read the actual news because we're not news.
We're not news. We are a reaction channel to news and pop culture. Get into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's get into it. First, news item headline. Basically headlines. We hardly ever read the articles,
No, we don't. Well, Jeremy reads it for us.
Yeah.
And then he sells us a toothbrush or something.
Yeah. But the first item of news is that Witcher 4 will be made on Unreal Engine 5.
Wow.
Yes.
Wait, Witcher...
4.
Witcher. Oh, you're talking about that small, like, indie game that, like, no one really knows about. Witcher, right?
Yeah,
Witcher 3? It's like completely underground.
Yeah.
No one knows about it.
It's very niche.
Yeah, very niche.
Yeah, to play it, you had to go to any of the game conventions, and that's where they have a copy of the recent build.
Yeah.
You know, you can't even get it on things like Switch or like anything. Like, it's just too...
It's underground because it's a video game that has beautiful women in it, which, of course, they're not allowed to do anymore. Nathan, you're our, what do you call it, massive nerd. Do you want to tell us why
this is important?
Yes.
Firstly, this is important because it's actually they're not just using this engine now because of whatever reason. They're actually partnering with Epic.
Oh, really?
It's actual partnership. And it's not just this Witcher game, they're actually doing several other projects as well.
So like the Flood from Halo, Epic will consume all.
Yeah, no, that's really true. But they did clarify saying that it's not going to be an Epic exclusive sort of thing.
They say that.
You're right. This is a press release. They actually were going to announce this sooner, but they didn't because Cyberpunk was absolute trash. And so while other teams were working on other stuff, they had the Cyberpunk team working on that game.
Yeah.
And they didn't do a press release because they're like, if we say we're working on other games, fans are going to be like, why didn't you fix your first game? And so they
that's a reason. Why'd you say, why did you fix... Like, that's a reason.
Because
like,
it's not other people's jobs. Like, if
they made a broken game.
If we broke something, okay, and then we hired new people to go do something else, should viewers get mad that they aren't helping us fix something if we hired them to do something else?
Depends. Did they pay for the thing that we gave them that was broken?
Yeah.
There you go. That you get my answer. Yes, it is.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
You got people on the payroll.
I disagree.
You disagree?
If that's not what you're
that's
hired
why
for.
you're a communist. No. Just kidding. That's. I just want if they've sold something that's broken and feature incomplete.
Yeah.
And they've got the people on hand to do it.
Yeah, but those people can still fix those things, right? The main team can do it. It's just going to take them time to do those things.
Can they do it?
They have been. They've been slowly fixing stuff.
Yes.
But they hired new people to do different things.
Ever so slowly. You'd think they were a tortoise or something.
I
know that the slow tortoise gets the horse, but right. The thing is, okay, why not have more tortoises?
Because that was the issue to begin with making the game in general. There's too many people on the project.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, no, good point. Then they should take everyone off that. Leave it to one guy, have him sort it out.
I mean, they did it with Team Fortress 2, so...
Really?
It's always like one or two people who actually do an update. But there hasn't been an update for years now.
Yeah. I thought you meant like one person made that.
No.
Which sounds insane.
It's just like Valve made that game, definitely a big team, but yeah.
You lied to me. That's fine though, I forgive you.
Anyways... This
Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah, Unreal 5.
The Witcher 4.
This is good.
Previously The Witcher 3.
Yes, I think it's gonna... It's... Okay. The issue they had with Cyberpunk was that they're using their own engine. And so when your team and, like, especially now with technology, with how big that stuff's getting, it's so hard to work on a game at the same time keeping up with all the tech.
Yeah.
And so I think this is a smart decision from them.
Well, I've heard some conspiracy theories.
Yeah, what's your conspiracy theory?
Because they got rid of most of the talent at...
CD Projekt
Red. They have a lot of, let's just say, progressive hiring practices now, because every company has to now, except for this one. So the new people don't know how to use Red Engine, and so that's why they go into Unreal, because it's one of the, it's like there's two industry standards.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but
Unity isn't one of them. That's a joke. Okay, I'm allowed to make jokes.
See, you can make sure, but
the industry
that's a sensitive topic, Oz.
Well, I'm glad.
I nearly actually physically hurt you.
Well, I'm glad I found the sensitive point.
Yeah, you finally found the part where I'm like...
And I'm not married.
Excuse me?
That was a clitoris joke.
Yeah.
So, wouldn't Source and Thing be an Unreal?
No, Source isn't.
But Titanfall is made on Source.
Yeah, but no one ever makes anything on Source. Source is outdated. And there's different branches of Source too. You got the Half-Life Source, you got Team Fortress Source, you got the Portal Source. Like, they don't use Source. Valve uses Source 2 now, which is like a whole new engine.
Yeah, if you mix them all together, you get McDonald's Special Sauce.
Yeah, but no one uses... Like, they're basically... The reason why the Respawn used Source for Titanfall was because they needed an engine, and the people on the team had experience with, Source tools, and so they just licensed it out, and basically they made their own engine from the Source engine.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Like, the thing with... The difference between Source engine and some of the other more commonly used engines is that usually you just have the base software and then you build up the tools from that.
Okay.
Where with Unreal and Unity, they're making the tools for you.
Yeah, big tools.
Yeah. So I think this is good because Unreal's an amazing tool, very powerful.
It's heavy.
The pipeline is very thorough, and they're going to get the support, and you're going to get the same issues. If you do get the same issues with the new Witcher, as you do with Cyberpunk, they're going to be more easily fixed. In a way, I don't know. I personally think it is a smart move.
Yeah.
If you're growing a team, getting more people, getting new people, have something like Unreal.
Yeah, I too want my boot time to be 7 hours long. I agree. I'm kidding. That's it. Everyone relax. Calm down. It's just a game.
But yeah.
I like triggering Nathan.
Also, I hate... Okay, Cyberpunk does this...
CD
Projekt Red. They did this with Cyberpunk. They announced it like 2011, 2013 or something, early like that. They did the whole really cool cinematic trailer thing. I was like, damn, I want to play this game. You don't hear anything for over a decade.
And then it still comes out.
And then it comes out and you're like, wow, this is not what I wanted.
Well, I guess...
I hate that they did this though too. I mean, it makes sense, for example, for those people who work at CD Projekt Red and people are like, so what are you working on? At least they can be like, I'm working on the Witcher game. I understand that. But...
When's it coming out? 10 years' time.
Yeah. I'd rather them just not say they're working on it and wait until it's actually ready to show off.
Yeah, I'd rather a complete game. You know what? That was a good suggestion. You should recommend that Bethesda...
Well, they did it with Fallout 4. Fallout 4, they announced it and released it in the same year.
Yeah, but it wasn't clean. It was broken.
It's a Bethesda game.
I guess.
It's a Bethesda game.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, okay. Yeah. I agree. So
that was the
that
was one news story.
Unreal Witcher 3 engine.
News story 2. Fortnite removes building from their main game mode.
Dude, like they're literally doing exactly what Osama bin Laden did in New York to their game. Removed building.
Disavow. I don't think either of us play Fortnite or have really intently...
I'd rather cut my own legs off. All three of them. I guess the third one's like a chicken wing, I guess. Anyway.
Okay. Yeah, look, I think it's good to get some people back into Fortnite because I wouldn't be surprised if their viewer base is...
People?
People,
It's a strong word for Fortnite fans. I like to call them children.
Yeah, but adults, originally when the game first came out, it was more catered towards an adult audience.
Really?
Yeah. It was like an M game. It was made for, like, youth and older people. But it got so hyped up and the cartoony style was so appealing to the younger audience. Obviously, they were like, heck, if the 12-years want to play it, if the 10-year-olds want to play it, we'll make it for them.
And it was free.
It was free.
Children don't have money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they do have the annoyance of asking for microtransactions from mom and dad.
Yeah. Does that happen with like your nieces and nephews?
Yeah, it depends on what family, but the ones that play Fortnite, yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually really good. We usually coerce them into doing things, and then like, if you eat all your... Actually, it's actually... Look, I think gift your kids microtransaction stuff, help them understand the importance of money and what money actually is, because a lot of kids can't comprehend what money is and how much is a lot of money and whatever.
I'm sitting right here, dude.
And yeah, look, there's a really important balance with parenting, and that's a bigger chat to have. I think that neither of us have kids.
Dude, we went off a cliff right there.
Yeah, because when you talk about kids in gaming, and especially with microtransactions, it can get really deep and heavy and like understanding.
Yeah, you get real like Jungian, like should the children inherit our ancestral spirit? And...
Yeah, it's like, should kids have social media?
No.
Yeah, they should go outside or hang with friends.
Yeah.
But look, I think it's a smart move on Epic to bring in some of the older audience to give people who have been just sick of kids building things in the game and like owning everyone.
What if they had two modes, like one for building, one without?
I don't know. And I also don't know the reason why. We didn't go past the we didn't go past the banner of like Fortnite removes building. We're like, oh, okay. So we don't actually know the reasoning why. They could just bring it back in the next mode because Fortnite does change each season.
I know, but I don't think you should take anything away from your audience when they have something they like. Like if you're bringing out, I don't know, let's say a game called Halo and there's Forge and Theater and Co-op and all that, you shouldn't take all of those features away from your people, have them pay full price for 45% of a game, and then just be like,
See, I think with Halo, that's a whole different ballgame. That's something, I reckon what 343 should have done is they should have gotten the like Halo 3 source code that had all the tools and stuff and just built up everything up from there.
Well, they did. They didn't make a new engine for it. That was all a lie. They did the exact same thing they did with all the other Halo games, is added more tools onto the first one. If they still don't have Forge, well, they got Theater now, I think. But it's a bit different. No proper co-op. Yeah.
Anyways, I know that's a bit of salt in your wound, and we'll revisit that later this week when the new Halo TV show comes out.
Oh.
But look, again, it's a thing. I think with Fortnite and live service games, it makes sense because you want to change the game up and like it's not like it's a bit different from your example of 343 not giving you certain features of your game.
Yeah, but my
It's
principle...
like they're taking and giving away, and they change things in the game. They're freshening it up. Maybe...
Yeah, but like, my principle is if a customer has something, don't take it away from them.
Yeah, they also explored the whole entire island and gave them a new island and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. That's adding stuff. Like,
But
what
they
if,
also got rid of the old stuff.
dude, what if I took sugar out of your thing and said, what? It's the new thing now. Deal with it.
That's kind of what they do anyway.
What if I took half of your battery on the phone away? Like, it's better when you have to charge it more often. Like, you shouldn't take things away from your customer. It's a dumb thing to do.
Yeah. But I'm sure they have reasoning for it. I'm sure they wouldn't... Epic wouldn't shoot themselves in the foot by having the biggest franchise game in...
Yeah. What kind of video game studio would destroy their own franchise by changing it? That doesn't make any sense. You know what?
Oh, Hoss, you're so jaded.
I'm not jaded.
You are.
The entire world
like-
is falling apart.
You're just like... Oh, 343's hurt me, and so Epic
It's not
will
just
too.
343. It's every other game, basically every other game studio as well.
No, I think there's still some good game studios out there.
Can you name me three?
3?
3 good ones.
Arcane.
What'd they do?
They did Dishonored.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And...
It was a bit woke there in the most recent one. Oh, and they did Deathloop.
Yeah, they did Deathloop.
Yeah, great game. Really so happy with the refund I got. It was like, that. I know you play it.
Yeah, I do.
That's fine. It's a game for game devs, it looks like.
I don't know.
Because it sure as hell wasn't for gamers.
A lot of gamers did like it, though. You didn't. And that's okay, Oz. You're allowed to not like everything. And I'm allowed to like some things.
No, you're not. No, you have to
Yeah.
like things that I like and dislike the things that I like.
Is that how you bought me Elden Ring?
Yes.
And you're like, here, Nathan, enjoy it! Enjoy it! I finished it 3 times!
Are you enjoying it?
I haven't played it in a while. We had a
So,
busy weekend.
That's fine. No,
That goes on to our next news story, which I think we should share with, and that's having some personal news.
oh yeah, personal news.
We had a big weekend.
We had a big weekend. This guy, I had no choice. He grabbed me out of the chair,
by
dragged
the
me
scruff of the neck.
into the back of his car, and just took me to his place. Wait, took me to his place. Did that work?
Yep.
Dyslexia. And what did we do there again?
Well, you slept on my couch.
Oh, damn, that was a comfortable couch. And I would know, I'm an expert.
I would sleep on couches.
Matthew McConaughey is too, okay? Like, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. Well, what happened was that we had a church function. You needed a suit, which was quite
needed a
fun
suit,
because
so-
we went into the shopping centre as the church activity, the dance was going on, and we got you a suit.
Yep.
And
it
they'll-
cost $560.
But you got the whole get-up. You
the
got
whole get-up.
You got new shoes.
Yep.
You got cufflinks.
Yep.
Like...
Then I left the blazer at your place. Please bring that back.
Yeah, I
Along
will.
with my second jacket.
I
too.
will.
Thank you.
I keep forgetting.
Thank you.
But I will remember this week.
Awesome.
We did that, and so here's some Oz dance. Here's some Nathan dance.
Yep.
And after that, we the day after we had a little picnic on church grounds, and it was great.
You okay?
No, it's fun because we had they had free snacks for us, hot jam donuts,
Yes.
jumping castle for the kids.
Crazy we bought so much food and there was
Yeah.
like tons of food there.
Yeah.
I want a refund.
Yeah.
How much do you owe me? Did you end up making toasties? Please tell me you did. That's fine, okay? But make them at some point, okay? You have the good cheese. That's the good cheese.
I know. I know.
bought stuff to make
It's been
sandwiches.
2 days.
I know.
It's been like...
Has it?
It's been like 3 days.
Okay.
But one of those days I had wisdom teeth things. Anyways, so that's some personal news. We went and had basically
Had a
a fun
ball.
weekend out.
Yeah, had a picnic. It's funny. What was the joke I made? We
You made a lot of jokes over the
did.
weekend.
Yeah.
To the point where he was in the car saying, all right, shutting up now. I'm going to stop.
Tell you what, your wife set me up for one and I'm glad I didn't take it. It wouldn't have been that offensive, but it's pretty... Can we tell the people?
No.
Come on, that's funny. It's funny.
I know it's funny.
Oh, okay.
But
fine.
no.
But otherwise, it was a great weekend. And, they're down the green.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
was-
it's called.
that was the-
The picnic was called a down the green. And
Because it's a day out on the green grass.
yeah, which I don't see enough of, clearly. And I said, down the green. I used to spend most days on the green, if you know what I mean. Weed bro. Alright, what's the next bit of news?
Next bit of news.
Yeah.
Disney's putting a gay kiss into Buzz Lightyear.
Okay. I'm fine. No, okay.
Yeah.
I know there's going to be controversy, right?
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. I'm completely fine with it. If both the girls are hot, Put it in. What's wrong with that? People need to learn that lesbians are nothing to be afraid of unless they look like old biker dudes. Fear those ones. But like Portia de Rossi, she's fine. Ellen DeGeneres, I'd stay away from her.
Yeah, she's a bit toxic.
She's weird, yeah. But yeah, so nothing to worry about lesbians kissing on screen.
And I mean,
Are they lesbians or?
I don't know.
They're dudes.
Again, read the title, but also then I saw other news stories saying that like parents are outcrying from it. So it's a bit of back and forth.
Why does it need to be in there?
But look, there's parts where, especially like Disney will say, "Oh, we've got some of this like gay representation."
But why do they need a
it's
kids
not-
movie?
But like, it's not like with what was that recent Pixar one with the fish?
The fish.
Luca.
I don't know, man.
Did you
I'm
see
not
Luca?
keeping up.
Anyways, there's these like underwater sea creatures and they come on land. It's basically like a Little Mermaid sort of kinda. But the gay community is like, like being a fish and stuff. It's like being gay or queer or whatever.
Wait. In what possible way,
Okay.
apart from...
Because they hide their identity as who they are
Oh.
on the inside as fish,
I
so
thought
they
it was-
look like humans.
I thought it was a reference to Kanye West.
No.
You don't know that one?
No.
Kanye West is a gay fish?
No, I don't know that one.
You haven't seen that South Park
No.
episode? Where...
How many episodes of South Park do you think I've seen?
At least the first 5 seasons? No?
I saw the one with the whales or the dolphins,
Don't remember that one.
where they I think it's the Japanese
Oh,
or
yeah,
Chinese.
okay. Yep,
yeah.
just-
and
that's
then,
what you need
and
to
at
say.
the end they're like, let's introduce you to the cow, the pig, and the chicken.
I love that show.
But yeah, I haven't seen. I also saw the console war one.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh man, when Bill Gates comes out, it's like, you know what weakness is, Kevin? He's got a samurai stabbed him. That's funny. It's like covered in tats. I love that. Yeah. So, but why do they need to put in a kids movie?
Well, here's the thing. I think a lot of the happened in Beauty and the Beast as well. They said not Gaston, but the guy who's always like, Gaston, you're so great. They said that he's gay. Like there's stuff where it's like if no one mentioned it in the media, you wouldn't think it'll recognize it as someone who doesn't, have that mindset. And so part of me is like, okay, is this gay kiss going to just be in the background? Like, this isn't a romance movie. There's going to be two guys who like, I don't know.
It's Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Yeah, to infinity and beyond.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
there's no real, like, look, if it was Woody and whatever, and, there's Bo Peep, that's a bit of a romance, I guess you could do a double date with some gay couple or whatever.
Look, the only possible gay person I could ever imagine being in a Disney children's cartoon is Ken. The Ken doll from Toy
They're
Story.
actually making that movie.
What,
They're
gay
making Ken and Barbie.
They just did Pam and Tommy Miller doing Ken and Barbie?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's live action. I'm pretty sure it's either Chris Pratt or one of the Chris's are doing it.
Mm.
I can't remember who was Barbie.
Chris Pine?
No, it wasn't Chris Pine. Look it up.
Do you know what the female
resources.
one looks like?
I forgot, but I remember when they announced it, I was like, "That's actually really good casting."
I hope it's not Zoe Kravitz. I don't like her.
But yeah, Gay Kiss. We'll see what it is, how much of a big deal it is. Maybe they'll cut it in certain countries. Like
Yeah, they
did
definitely
with-
will. But why only the West? If they want to be progressive, why not be progressive in the unprogressive countries? You want to spread...
That's what progression is.
You want to spread progressivism, do it in the countries that will kick your movie out and kill the producers if you enter.
Yeah.
No, they won't because they don't have any balls. Anyway.
Anyway, on to the next thing. Joe Rogan gets called a right-winged podcast house in the Simpsons episode.
Yep. He gets... So, Homer Simpson gets cancelled. I don't know what for. I don't watch The Simpsons. He gets cancelled. I did see his, apology. And it's like... It was just like if a lefty on Twitter, said the wrong thing and then had to, fake apologise or angrily apologise to their audience. That's what it sounded like. Which I'm sure the Simpsons creators have a lot of experience with.
Yeah. I actually watched bits of it. Someone was reacting to it. And look, I haven't seen the whole episode because I can't make that full judgment. But there was a part where Homer's basically apologizing, but in I'm so sorry that you guys are just so so sensitive and weak and that. Which I was like, okay, good. They at least have Homer.
Yeah, but that's what the left does, man. That's what the left does.
Yeah. I'm saying at least they incorporate that. They don't make Homer completely a right-winged idiot. Like and I don't know. I haven't seen it enough. Simpsons obviously have gone work, but the Simpsons just gone downhill since. I know. Okay, I remember why Homer got cancelled.
Why?
It's because he left Santa's helper in the car without any windows rolled down. But he did. So he left Santa's little helper in the car, rolled down the windows, but then the dog put all the windows back up, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, what monster would leave a dog in the car?"
Like people leave their children in cars,
which is not good.
It's a stupid thing to set up a premise for a cancellation.
Yeah. But then you know what Lisa says?
What?
Dad, doesn't matter if it was your fault. Sometimes you gotta suck it up and apologize anyway. And I was like, wow, Lisa, your character is like on point with being a like little progressive.
Yeah, little progressive demon people. These people are demons.
So, again, we haven't seen it.
That's such a bloody feminine worldview, man. It's like, oh, even if you didn't do it, apologize.
Yeah.
No. I didn't do something. You can. Just what I just said before. That I'm not going to say again because I don't want to bleep it again. Because anyway, yeah. If you didn't do something, don't apologize. Well, if you didn't do something, but something ends up being your fault, even though you didn't, you should apologize for that. But if you didn't do something and had nothing to do with you, then don't apologize. Don't be a pussy.
Next news story. More Halo TV show info. 10 to 20 million per episode. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's the budget.
90 million invested so far.
Yep.
265 script drafts.
Yep, the guy, the script runner, last name's Slate or Skate or something like that. I don't know who the guy is because I'm not even going to try to memorize his name. Because he's not on the show anymore. It doesn't matter. He said, we didn't look at the games, didn't want to feel tied down by the games. We have this much money to spend, 90 million so far. Season 2's lined up. And, he went through almost 300 script drafts. Rewrote it 300 times. And not one of those times did he bother to think, you know what, let's go take a look at Halo 1, 2, and 3. Let's go take a look at some other books that they've done.
I reckon they're going to tank on this.
Absolutely,
they're
they will.
Going to tank so much on this.
Everyone's going to hate it.
Yeah.
No Halo fans going to like it.
Anyone who knows and loves Halo is going to see the billboards. If they don't know anything like how we know stuff. We know what to expect. But if some innocent person sees a billboard and says, oh, I'm going to go try Paramount Plus because it's got Halo on it, and they grew up playing Halo, they're going to watch that Halo TV show and they'll just be like, what is this trash?
Yep, except for 343 fans because they will defend anything to the death.
Yeah, much like some of the Amazon Wheel of Time.
Yeah, so the lefties will be on board.
Yeah.
They will defend every single thing. They support current thing no matter what it is, if it's their side.
And we should just be happy that we're getting it.
Yeah. It's meant to be
We've been waiting this long.
Yeah, we're trying to piss off fans.
Yeah.
It's meant to be subversive and awful. Bloody, that's ultimate cope. And all of this stuff we have seen from the Halo community before anyone else saw it. Because they were the first ones, that was like the first major thing to be taken by SJWs and messed up. All the excuses they brought out for why Halo sucks, they start using now for everything else. Like, oh, it's meant to be bad, or it was always bad, It's like, can't stand these people.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we'll be watching that. Shad says, Oz, you're watching this with me because I want to see the pain in your...
He wants to see the light leave your eyes.
Yeah, like Voldemort. And he's gonna have fun watching me die inside.
But then he's also gonna, I reckon, at times defend it. He'll be like, you know what?
If he defends this show,
they had a good character arc here.
No, they didn't.
Oz, look, I understand that there was a 1985 car in the background, but you know what?
It's 2001 Chevy Tahoe. You got that wrong. So it's not... You said 1985?
Yeah.
Yeah, you made the mistake. It's not a 570-year-old car. It's a 554-year-old car. Wait, 531-year-old car.
Yeah.
Depending on what time it takes place. Anyway. Yeah.
Well, anyways, we know this much. It's not canon.
It's not canon.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna suck. Come back on tonight's watch to watch our review.
Yeah. It hasn't. None of it's been canon since Halo 4. Wait, no.
Halo.
Can I take that
Reach?
again? You take that again.
Did you say Reach?
None of it's been canon since Halo 3. That's where it
What
ended.
about ODST and Reach?
Well, those are chronologically they're set before Halo 3. Halo 3 is the cutoff of the canon. It ended there.
What about Halo Wars?
That's also
After?
Halo Wars is set on Harvest, the first one. The second one does take place after. I'll give you that. But even then, no, because it ties into Halo Infinite, not canon. Anyway,
I'm just waiting for them to 343 to go back to like the either like in between the first three or before, and then completely retcon.
I'm waiting for
series.
them to remove building.
Yeah.
Anyway, next bit of
Anyways,
news.
the next one I reckon we should skip because he's not here, and I reckon that would have a good discussion.
We can talk about it.
Really, I don't have anything to say about it.
I just have to say that I think that the what's the head?
Well, it was just the recent Elden Ring video that Shad did, and some of the
Had some
comments,
yeah,
the
controversial
controversy.
comments. Yeah, I think that Shad was right about his gameplay. Not gameplay. They're not even changes.
Story.
It's like, hey, how about you add like some voiced lines about reading
just
out audio description.
finding better ways to tell the story in the game other than just
Yeah,
through NPC dialogue and being very vague about everything.
Yeah, like they can have their vaguity and stuff like. Is that a word? They can have their vagueness and mystery, but if you could just, I don't know, like all the, like you pick up a new item, gives you the option to listen to someone, off near the all-knowing, whatever his name is, like read it,
You just understand a bit more about the story without having to watch a YouTube video about it.
Yeah, or if the item descriptions. Anyway, yeah. So it wasn't that big of a change, and everyone's just pissy about it. So the one thing that I even slightly agree with them on is that I think Shad uses objective too much. But that's a personal thing. So anyway, that's that. Not much to talk about otherwise. Let's see how it goes further down the line because we're not done. We're not done. We're going to drag this guy into it next.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes because I'm a lot more
You don't want Twitter to come after you?
chill. No, Twitter's not going to come after me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have enough viewers.
Fair enough.
Plus, I don't have anything controversial to gaslight me on.
That's true. You
I
are
literally
very,
just retweet other people who make cool stuff
you're very unconfrontational, uncontroversial.
because I just want to make good stuff.
If you were a sauce, you'd be mayonnaise. That's a good thing.
It's not bad. Mayonnaise is good.
Like the good mayonnaise,
Like
not the bad
you
one.
need good mayonnaise on your sandwiches for it to really, like if there's no mayonnaise on it, sure it's okay sandwich, but when you got mayonnaise on it,
I'd be whole egg mayonnaise.
yeah.
All right, what else we got?
Oh, that's right. Christopher Lloyd has been announced for Mando season 3.
What's the show called?
Mandalorian.
Not to be confused with the car from Back to the Future, the DeLorean.
Oh, you are right. I didn't
Yeah.
even make that connection there. But yeah, Christopher Lloyd, for those who don't know, he played Doc in the Back to the Future franchise.
Did you know they're going to do a Netflix
Back to the
Back to
Future?
the Future? Did you hear that? Doing a Netflix show, Back to the Future. Here's the thing, right? I really hope that they don't go back and change things. You know what I mean?
Are they doing it with the original? I got it. I got the joke because that's I've been in every plot point.
That's the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no Netflix show. That was a joke.
Oh, was it? Check your sources.
We talked a lot about sauce.
Do you like mayonnaise? Do you like aioli?
Yeah, but you should never mix the same sauces together because you'll have too much sauce. What the hell am I talking about?
I don't know.
We'll cut that.
But yeah, Christopher Lloyd's in the Mandalorian season 3.
Why? Who's he playing?
Don't know. He's in it.
So he's
Again-
still alive?
Yeah.
But he's been old since the 80s.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's
I'm
alive.
still around. Well, I
have a
remember
time
when they did the anniversary
Of what?
of Back to the Future. They did was it 2013? No, it was 2015. Was when they had that's when they went back in time in
Yeah.
the movie, and so they had the whole Back to the Future reunion basically type thing.
Who's the guy who plays the...
Fox.
Marty. Who plays Marty? That's the second time I've done that joke.
It's so bad. Oh, nah, he probably wouldn't love it, that would he? He'd get offended.
Why would he be offended? He's sitting at home in his $10 million mansion making the best milkshakes in the world. Okay? He doesn't care about that. Dude, bartender, like, do you want your
Shaken or stirred?
shaken or stirred? You're getting it the one way.
Yeah.
I said stirred. I am stirring it.
Just.
Oh, man.
Oh. But yeah, basically he's in Mando season 3. I reckon it's just to get more people to come in and... I mean, everything is publicity now. It's all, hey, come watch that thing because you know that thing you love? They're in it.
You know, they could get the guy who played Marty in the Star Wars one. Just have him like play a soldier who's stationed on Hoth. Because he'd be shaken because it's cold. Okay. I'm going to stop
close to a good spit.
Yeah.
Good spit take.
Don't spit it, man.
Don't make the joke.
What? You're gonna make it. Maybe he can take the DeLorean, go forwards in time, and kill Rey, Finn, and everyone else that had
retcon the whole sequel trilogy.
Yep. That would be awesome.
No, you know what happens?
What?
They're driving and like Luke's with them or whatever, and you see the lightning sparks. And he goes, "Look! I gotta warn you about something, buddy. The whole franchise ruined. Okay, don't get grumpy. Don't kill your nephew."
No, maybe he should actually. No, because like if he did,
Yep. But wanting to kill the nephew—that's the whole thing that caused everything. Had he have not,
but if he actually went through with it when the kid woke up.
Yeah, sure, but then you probably would have turned to the dark side because he killed an innocent person.
Yeah, but Santa Claus kills children all the time.
What?
He can't leave witnesses. Okay. Did you see something one time?
No, I never know how to react to some of your things.
Yeah, me neither.
But yeah, that's the joke. Hugh Grant might be the next Doctor Who.
Really?
Yes.
Hugh Grant?
Yes.
Who Grant?
I have no idea who Hugh Grant is.
It'd be funny if they called him Dr. Hugh in the show.
Dr. Hugh?
Yeah. So they're apparently going to do like an MCU relaunch, basically. They want to make it a big cinematic universe or some crap like that.
Look, I reckon Doctor Who, they have the IP for it.
Yeah.
But can BBC pull it off?
But Doctor Who occupies almost its own genre. You know? When people make crappy sci-fi shows that are all goofy and we're like Reddit here, you know, like it's like Doctor Who has that on lockdown.
Yeah,
you know,
like they do it well. They've done it well
recently.
In the past. Yeah, they've done it well. They had that B grade.
Tennant. Wait, you mean Jodie Whittaker? Jodie Whittaker sucks.
Yeah, David Tennant. Oh man, dude, I never wanted him to go.
He didn't want to go either.
Oh, that was the peak.
Yeah,
that was the peak for me.
Look, I don't even watch the show, and I already know that scene where David Tennant starts to
regenerate.
Yeah. That was sad.
Oh, dude, that was. And what was sadder, okay, was that it wasn't only him regenerating; it was his whole TARDIS. So like the whole thing was falling down, and this whole thing, which you know, basically rebooted Doctor Who, and that was the same TARDIS from the last Doctor Who rebooted the franchise as well. You see that whole thing get destroyed. And if you're a newer fan like how I was back then, because, you know, all the other stuff was a bit too older and wacky for me, it was like watching Luke die.
And if you watch the new Doctor Who, you've seen it get destroyed again.
Yeah, it just kind of plateaued from there.
Plateaued, dude. Like, it only plateaued because it plummeted, and then when it hit the ground, and when it broke through the ground, and hit the 7th circle of hell, and then kept going down, and then finally it hit China, the 8th circle, then it plateaued. Yeah.
But Hugh Grant, don't know him much as an actor.
You don't know Hugh Grant?
I don't know of his... You know, I know what Mark Hamill's like as a person and actor.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford as well.
You know how both those actors are completely different to Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
They're from completely separate continents.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just giving you examples of actors I know who they are as a person.
So you haven't seen Love Actually?
No.
I haven't seen... another movie that he's done. What else
I don't know how his acting abilities are for the role. I like looking at him. I'm like, you know what? He looks like a doctor to me.
He does look like a doctor. Jodie Whittaker doesn't. She looks like a teacher at a school.
Yeah, primary school teacher.
But for one of the classes with less students in it. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Okay, so people, if you don't understand, I mean a shorter bus.
We'll see how he's like as the Doctor, and we'll see. It doesn't really matter as well. I found with obviously the person who plays as the Doctor. It's important that they can actually act,
and they do their own sort of Doctor each time.
Yeah. But what is also, I think, just as essential is to have a good writer on board for the series. You need someone who can plan out, look at plot points, can hint at things, lots of foreshadowing. That's one of the things I enjoyed with Tennant and... Is it Matt Smith?
Yes.
Yeah, those two, I love that because of, you go back to watch older episodes and you're like, oh, I know what's going to happen because even though there's foreshadowing and stuff, all that stuff is fulfilled.
Who was the doctor, the old guy who looked like a human pencil? You know who I'm talking about? The old doctor.
No, there's a few.
Okay, never mind then. I guess
there's a few old ones. They're like all old.
Mm.
In a way.
Yeah. Because, you know, they're probably in their 30s and 40s and you're 24. So, yeah, they're old.
They're old to me.
Next bit of news?
That's it.
That's all of it?
That's all the news.
How long was that?
40 minutes.
I guess that's about...
That's
when
good,
Chad's
man.
not here to ramble for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, exactly. We're still not talking about Elden Ring, which...
Not really. I mean, like, the game came out...
No, but I'm saying, like, in this... If someone else was here, we'd be going on about Elden Ring and other things.
Yeah, for a long time. He'd probably have stuff to say about everything else, too.
Yeah, I know, he would.
Yeah.
And I guess with two less people, more time in your day now to do other things.
Yeah.
Other activities.
Yeah, get out there and do stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't stay inside unless you're legally required to, under threat of fine.
Or
death.
Rubber bullets.
If you're in North Korea.
Rubber bullets.
Yeah. But...
Will that get cut? I don't know.
Nah, everything's staying. Except for the ones that fell flat.
Yeah, it's not how controversial they are. It's how funny Oz thought they actually...
Well, it's how funny.
landed.
It's your reaction that matters, not mine.
True.
That you're the audience here.
I see.
I hold you in the same regard as the faceless nobodies that are on the internet.
It all makes sense now.
I'm sorry, I'm kidding. You know I love you, man.
Sense.
You know I love you. I'm his work wife.
Oh, that was a fun conversation.
That made your
my
wife
actual wife of the weekend.
Yeah. Oh man, she was great. She was fun. A lot of fun. So, oh yeah. Until next time.
People have been saying that you've been losing weight, Oz. What do you have to say to that?
No. I cut my hair. I lost 300 pounds when I cut my hair. Yeah. Also, you can't see the rest of me below the table.
True. They don't see the big drooping.
I look like I'm holding a big oven.
Oven mitt.
I don't know, oven mitt.
Yeah.
Look, I've got like a bag under here, you know, like a pregnant lady pretending to be pregnant. I don't know. Look, I'm saying, you guys, you don't see all of me. If I were to stand up.
Yeah. How tall do you think we are?
Yeah.
Who do you think's tallest?
Me. I'm tallest. Taller than you and taller than Shad. By the tiniest bit. I'm also whiter than everyone else. Probably slightly stronger than, well...
Well, Shad did put you in that headlock.
He did, but I let him. I literally bent over and...
That would make for a great out-of-context compilation there.
The time Shad bent Oz over. Anyway, you seem to be tired, man. Was it streaming with me for 4 hours? You're like, I'm done talking to this clown.
No, there was the kneel in between this and the streaming where I just had all the happy pasta in my tummy.
Happy pasta in your tummy?
Happy pasta, yeah.
What sauce did it have with the pasta?
It was a creamy sauce.
Creamy sauce? You have happy creamy sauce in your tummy?
Yeah, happy creamy sauce in my tongue. With bacony bits.
Oh. Alright, this is
anyways
off the flipping rails, man. I'm gonna eat my chocolate.
Yeah, let's watch!
And sate my diabetes.
Gosh, Shad, we kind of did miss you in this video.
He's looking after kids.
At least you grounded us. Now we're unhinged.
Yeah.
Like in the Boba Fett videos.
We strip naked? Yeah. Alright. We're gonna end it there before anyone else... No, Nathan. If you get up naked, I'm going to have to get naked. You okay, man? Alright.
We've been Night's Watch.
Yep.
And this has been Nightly News.
And this has been a weird one.
And this...
Just cut it.
This has been...
There you go. That's it. That's it. I'm pulling it there. No
that's
more.
it. Yeah.
You okay, man?
That's been it.
Oh, there you go.
That has been it.